up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East J. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna? My kids could be Stafford.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
We're trying to take out the Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from the Superdome. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, break.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Fix the eagle! Ready?
Play action. Now it's Milton. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go, shot. Go street, Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking out of the gun is Milton. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Liking 18. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Go!
On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 24 now, here's second and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60.
Now Milton. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Ready?
First and 10. Here's Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the front.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Again, it is Brooks. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 7.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away here. Well short of the first down mark.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Off play action. Here's Williams. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Running forward is Clore. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. On a gain of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his first touchdown this year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out to a 7-3 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
My youngin' somewhat by my fists. Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Crackle 80.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Dragon, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Milton. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break.
1st and 10
It's
at
the Bears
38-yard
off to the
line.
early lead. More from New Orleans after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60. 19 Lions.
On the play fake, it's Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Bowers. Touchdown, New Orleans. The PAT up and good. And the Saints are on top. It's now 10-7. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. A throw left side finds Downs.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run straight ahead with Corey. He's inside the 40. Blake Corum. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
He gets it to go. And the Bears are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Saints 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. 70 lying.
A toss, and here's Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
To the air, it's Milton. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he'll get about 5.
Jonathan Brooks, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. We'll go once more with Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. He works free. Right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Bears. On incentives for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears are out to a 21-10 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
On the set.
On first down, here's Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll go play action here with Milton. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA.
They'll take over at first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Quorum. Room to run at the 35. And he will go all the way.
Touchdown,
Blake Quorum. Touchdown, Chicago. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Makes the score Bears 28.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Trap 60. Ready.
Throwing, Milton. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quincy Riley.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. To throw, it's Milton. We'll get that complete from Mason Tipton. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On play action, here's Milton. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be third down.
Let's go. Hurt. Cougar 19.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Open man downfield is Loveland. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Chicago.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 41 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Corum will score. Touchdown, Chicago. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Milton. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
One final throw before the break. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Here comes Corum. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears 1st down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. And you know what that does. It opens you up down the field. That passing.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Cora. Cora, first down and more. And he's into the end zone yet again. Blake Cora. Touchdown Bears. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kick is good.
That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
The kickoff for Chicago.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Ready, ready.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. He'll push forward for about a yard. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
At the 36-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
70 Lions! Mustang 19! Hut, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Carry now for Brooks. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Pep, check out.
He'll get this into the hands of Wrigley, complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hut, 70. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit.
Okay, ready?
Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Go.
Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That is caught by Washington. And he is going to have a Saints first down. And that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Get out of the gun is Milton. There's a short one. He's got Strange. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now
That's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready? 19 Lions. 60, 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing again is Milton. This one complete to Washington. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Milton going to look to throw it again. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back.
18.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now this looks like a design run. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
How about that wrinkle, Mike? I mean, down here, goal-to-go situation. You know the defense has prepared for all the traditional goal line plays, the tight red zone plays. So sometimes you got to pull it out of the bag a little bit and get creative, and that creativity nearly led to 6 points.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Go!
On the play fake, it's Milton. Flush to his right. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Corum. A pickup there of 13. First down, Chicago.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It's going to be third. They need one. We'll try to run it here with Corum. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Got ready?
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And this won't go from maybe a couple, but it does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready? Ready?
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. 3rd and 11. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty yardage gets them a little closer, but still, tough third down conversion coming up.
70 line, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They run out of the gun with Cora. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll stay on the ground with Cora. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave you with a third down coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I have to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They're able to